That he's just a dude. Yeah, he's a man. He's a dude who just found some robothams, did some research, and made a YouTube channel. Versus he's a huge trans Illuminati reptilian or whatever. Like, how is someone discerning between those if they're going to claim it?
I mean, everybody has their own different shill detectors. Everybody kind of feels like they know they can detect. So in that sense, there is a little bit more like subjectivity, or that people have different ideas of what that is.
Yeah, so what if they're delusional? For example, I had one person on the server here call me an agent, and they were like, "Oh yeah," in the DMs they were like, "Talk to your employers. You're an agent." It's like I know for a fact now that person has delusional thinking. Like I'm not going to call them all like in totality delusional. I'm sure they're living their life. They're probably not just deluded about everything, but in that way, I know for a fact that they have delusional thinking. So, and that person probably
Eric,
thinks they're going with their shill detector, and their shill detector is completely wrong. So what do you do with that? That was kind of to Yasuke if he wants to
Eric,
respond. Hold on, dude. That was
Chappelle's
to
name is
Yasuke. Oh my
Savanye, by
gosh.
the way. Savanye.
Thanks, dude. All right, go ahead.
Yeah. So I mean, I would not necessarily point out like my own definition of what that would be. I would just say of like what Jaren said when he definitively called Eric Dubé a shill. Was saying that he's somebody who lived in Washington D.C. He got a vaccine injury payout. There were a couple other things like his. I don't think he ever brought up the relation with the Taiwanese general or something like that, and like the whole family situation that's a little bit weird. But those are a couple things that were brought up by Jaren as just an example of that's one person's shill detection mechanism.
So how do we decipher if he's delusional in that thought or not? If that's what he's claiming, that's the evidence that he lived in a state and got a vaccine payout because he sued or whatever that was about.
I mean, I would say any. I would say
means
any.
it means he's a deep dark agent from the deep underworld of Illuminatis because of that.
I mean, I would say any like shill recognition or anything is just fundamentally pattern recognition, in that you can't, in this sense, strictly 100% without a shadow of a doubt prove something. But there's a certain point to where in anybody's personal delineation that there becomes too many things that could be coincidental in that sense. And then if that person is questioning whether or not they're a shill, they're probably questioning them because of some actions that they've taken, and that those actions are weird to them.
Yeah, but Yasuke, this isn't a